Hello everyone, welcome to another session with me. This is Sanyukta Saxena. Welcome to this Tile on Tile session 5. And today again we'll be working on another interesting string idea, which is this envelope it is kind of an envelope that I have drawn, and there are some tiles which have been pushed inside. They are partly inside, partly outside. Yeah, so I'm going to be drawing only this part of the tile and then we will design the envelope. Alternatively, what you can do is to give a translucent kind of a look to the envelope, and you can complete the tile here, tangle as usual, and probably with white chalk you can just give it a translucent effect, or you may draw with your pencil, or you may draw with your gray jelly roll, right? So these are different ideas that I'm giving you. They can also be possibilities, but I'm going to stick to just this part, drawing this part of the tiles. There are a couple of them here, and rest of the space we will just decorate the envelope. So that's another string idea basically. So let's get started right away, and first let us ink the string, right? So we want to show the envelope. So I'm first going ahead and inking my string. This is a simple string to draw. You can watch me drawing the string with the pen, and I think that would be sufficient for you to draw it on your own. So it's a triangle kind of a shape up here, and then I'm going down and creating a rectangle just like a normal envelope, and we will decorate or add tangles inside this rectangular space also, which is the part of the envelope, and then we will draw these small portions of tiles that are kind of coming out of the envelope, or somebody trying to push them in. Yes, so first let us ink our string. I'm using a boulder nib here. It's an 08, and then we should switch to our 01. So these lines, I want them to be little more prominent because it is the main attraction of the string. Yeah, so might want to highlight them a little. Yes, and the last one here. Right, now I'm going to switch pens and use my 01 and add a slight light-handed border to my tiles that I'm going to draw. Like this. So it's not necessary that you copy the same string. You can insert any number of tiles that you want to draw inside. Just make sure that you get little space to tangle. So try covering as much space as you can so that you get some space to tangle. Yes. So I have inked my string, and the next step, as usual, as we have done for all the tiles, I'm going to leave a thin border. So depending on the size of the tile, since the tiles are smaller here, I'm going to leave a thinner border. So let's do that exercise for all. Yes, like this, and the last one here. Yes, now our string and the tiles are ready, so we can start to tangle. So let us start from the Zentangle here, and what I'm going to do is start with a tangle called Triple. Yes, so triple has these triangles arranged closely with each other, forming flowers. So the only thing I'm taking care of is when I draw the next one, I closely aura the previous one. Yes, these close auras are important. Again, closely aura. So you don't really have too much space. So choose tangles which show in this much space, whatever space you have, and at the same time, you can add drama like this. So triple is nothing but these triangles arranged closely to each other. Take your time and do that exercise. Draw at your own pace. You can see I'm completing each flower, moving on to the next, and as I aura one side of the triangle, I'm keeping the lines pretty close. Take your time. Whatever spaces are there, just go with that. Yes, so that was the Tangle Triple. Now I'm going to do a very small exercise there. I'm going to add these curves. It is an inverted V. Yes, to form a flower inside, and then you can just ink in this space like this. Yes, so I'm going to do this exercise for all. I will just zoom in a little. Yeah. So what I'm doing is one curve, second curve, and third curve. So it forms a flower, and you just have to ink this part, or you can draw fine lines, whatever you feel like. Yes, if you want to just add a dot in the center, you can do that also. So just take your time, do that exercise for all of these triangles that you have drawn. Slowly. Yes, like this. So I'm almost finishing. I'm on the last few triangles, drawing my triple in the same fashion, adding a fragment inside it, which looks just like a flower. Very simple to draw. Just give a nice shape. Yes, and the last one there. So we are done with our first tile. Next, let us move to pick any tile of your choice. So what I'm going to do is draw another tangle called spoken. Spoken is a tangle which has these spokes coming out of this center orb that I have drawn, and we will be able to draw just a part of the tangle, but it has these orbs, these spokes coming out from the center of. So first you draw probably clockwise and then you go ahead and draw anti-clockwise. And that's what becomes the tangle spoken. Yes, just like the spokes of a bicycle. So I'm drawing these spokes coming out in just about any direction. I'm also giving a slight curve. Gives a kind of a hollow block kind of an feeling, but the only thing is that the spokes can be in any direction, so and they can be curved or straight. Gives a hollow block kind of a feel, but not exactly hollow block. So again, I'm going to add a few more, probably straight ones. Drawing behind there. Yes, you can also add one here. Slowly take your time. Don't haste up. Delicate lines, lot of drawing behind there. So again, since we can rotate it any which ways, I'm just adding some more here and there. Probably one more straight line here. Yes, so that's spoken. Now what I'm going to do is add some nice tipples at the ends, as many as you wish. You don't have to fill up all the space. You can draw big, you can draw small, whichever way you like it. Take your time and do that exercise. Like this. Yeah, as many as you like, wherever you wish to. I've just added some orbs. You want to add some more lines, you can do that, assuming that they are kind of emerging from the same center orb. Yes, you could also draw the tangle called squid. Yes. Then moving on to our third tile, let's draw some kind of a grid tangle. So, or probably we can add something like Senna. Yes. Let's add Senna here. So I'm going to draw a C shape. Probably we can switch our pen. And I'm going to switch to my burgundy and draw some nice Senna in this part of my tile. Senna is a purely line based tangle and you can draw as many lines in any direction that you wish to. Just try and give some curve to the lines and keep repeating the aura. Take the lines wherever you wish to, that's not a precondition. And don't try to replicate my Senna because it will not be possible to replicate so many lines. So just draw the way you wish to. I've started with a C shape. You can also start with an S shape. And then I'm just going to go ahead and now change the direction of the line. adding a slight weight as I end the line, kind of sticking to my border so that the tiles look different. Take your time. Tangle pattern Senna, simple to draw and looks beautiful. Yes, if you want you can add some bit of black pearls on your Senna. They will add some drama, something like this. Yes. Now let's move to our next style. So let's draw a tangle, probably Huggins. Yes. So let's have some fun with Huggins now. So I'm going to start with some orbs like this and then connect it and then again take it down. So that part is drawn behind. Again orbs. So you can first draw the orbs and then draw the tangle, that's fine. You can also draw a grid and then draw this tangle. You can draw the crazy version or you can draw this grid version. All is fine. Yes, rotating my tile and extending it down. Again drawing behind there. You don't have to draw much here. If you go by the string. Yes. And then I'm going to add an extra aura inside here for all. Take your time, do that exercise like this. Yes. And then you can add any tangle inside your Huggins to enhance its look. So that's entirely up to you. What do you want to add? Probably it would be a good idea to switch your pen also. And I'm just going to first add one more orb inside each of these circles or orbs that we started with. Yes, and then probably we will add some very delicate mochas inside. So let's do that. Mocha sprouts, whatever you want to. Probably some flux, some tipple. They go pretty well with mocha. Right, so I'm just filling the space with some mochas, some flux and some tipple. Yes, so it's not necessary that you fill all. You can leave some the way they are, empty. So those which we are filling up, they will be more prominent. Mochas, tipples and flux. That's what I'm doing. Again, take your time. Draw the way you wish to. Small little spaces. Yes, and probably one last here. Take your time. Yeah, I think we are done, so we need not fill all. But if you want, probably you can add some floors, or we will draw floors on this tile. Let's add a simple tangle called floors. a very basic tangle, a beginner's tangle as far as Zentangle is concerned. Yes, you can always add some Zen if you want to enhance its look, right? So floors has these diamond shapes at each of the intersections, like this. Take your time, do that exercise slowly. Go to each of the intersections. You can also add orbs or dots at each of these intersections. The original tangle has these diamond shapes and they look pretty nice. They immediately add to the look of the tangle. I'm going to add half diamond here also. Take your time. Yes. So that's floors, and now you can add anything else inside it. You want to keep it the way it is, it's entirely up to you. I'll just go with simple printums inside. Yes, I do look for an opportunity to add printums somewhere in my tile, keeping it simple. Take your time. You can add any other fragment of your choice. This is very close to a tangle called Tortuga. You can also draw that tangle if you wish to. Yes, so that's simple. I'm going to ink my border here with the light hand, not really making it too explicit. Again, going to ink it here, going to ink it here. In between sections here, probably we will add some V shapes here to highlight it. So just having some fun with my Huggins, adding a little more to that tile. And then there's a small portion here. It is up to you what do you want to add. Let's add some moons. Yeah, so I'm going to start with a caviar in the center, and then I'm going to add some moons around it and build it like a flower inside out. Sometimes this version also called as the arc flower. Yes, so you can add 2 or 3 auras the way you wish to, as many as you wish to. Again adding second layer, adding 2 auras, again adding one more moon, adding 2 auras. Yes, so spaces are small, take your time, go slow. Yes, so I'm done drawing my moons. Yes, now we have these 3 sections left, so you can either add some tangling in all these 3 rows, or you can just tangle the here and leave the rest. Yes, so let's tangle in the middle. I'm going to draw some really nice flowy mocha there. So I'm going to use my burgundy pen. Yeah, so let's draw the elegant version of mocha. So start with mocha like this, and then go back again, touch the base, again come back, again touch the base, come back. Now on the other side, curl it up. If you are not comfortable drawing it like this, you can rotate. Again go back, start the second one, again touch the base line, again the third one, like this. Yes, this version of Mocha, also called as elegant. Again I'm going to go, so I'm alternating sides, turning my Mocha to the alternate side each time, touching the base, and the last one here. Go back again, go back again, go back. Yeah, so now you have lot of in between spaces. It is entirely up to you. What do you want to do with that? I'm first adding an aura, and then I'm going to add some Knightsbridge there. Probably you can use your black. So aura that space, and then ink like Knightsbridge, aura that space. Take your time. So I am doing that on both sides. Again. Yes, you can also leave it as such. Even these lines are looking nice. You can just add some dots, something like bead lines. What say? So plans keep changing, yeah. So just convert it into bead lines and you are sorted. These also look beautiful. Yes. So I will just add one more line here, something like this. So let me do that exercise for all. You can also add Knightsbridge as I mentioned. So options are many. Go as per what you like at that point of time.